Hi BookTube, I'm here with my November TBR. I'll start off with the audiobooks I plan on listening to this month. I'll be finishing up book 10 in the Wheel of Time series, which is Crossroads of Twilight, and then I'll be moving on to book 4 in the Peter Grant series, which is Broken Homes by Ben Aranovich. So I've recently, if I haven't said it enough times, organized my books by color. And I decided that my TBR this month will be decided by color. So let's begin with Brown. Orphanage 41 by Victor Malarick. This is a Canadian author, and he is writing about a young Canadian man who's going to investigate some mysterious going-ons in Ukrainian orphanages. Then from the was probably once white, but is now kind of more of a creamy beige color because it's quite old, section, is the Aldous Huxley Island, and this is kind of his utopian to the dystopian of Brave New World. And I've been intending to read this for a long time. It's about an island nation that is utopia, and it's being threatened by oil-hungry corporations. Something still quite relevant today. Then in the yellow, bright yellow section, we have Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer, and this has been going around on BookTube quite a bit. It's about this kind of mysterious Area X, and the different expeditions that have been going there and encountering strange things or having strange happenings occur to them as well. Then from the orange section, we have The Boy in the Dress by David Walliams, and this is about a boy who is quite boring, lives a boring life in a boring house in a boring neighborhood until he decides to open up his mind. So I'm quite interested. I really like David Walliams as a person, so I'm interested to see how he translates into middle grade fiction. And then we have the red book, The Cheese Monkeys by Chip Kidd. And this sounds like a really interesting book. It is about a college student, and it's really interesting because we have on the spine here, if we do this way, it says, "Do you see?" And if we switch it over and go this way, "Good is dead." So even that, don't really need to know much else if it has interesting design. Then the purple book is much more sombering read. We Need to Talk About Kevin by Lionel Shriver, and this is about a mother writing to her estranged husband about their son who has committed 9 murders. Yeah, so that's really interesting. And then the blue book is actually going to be a kind of loose buddy read. I'm not really good at keeping a schedule with regards to buddy reading, but Randall at, I'm going to mispronounce it, Akashic Books, I believe, who doesn't make videos, but I'll link his channel down below anyways, we've decided to read The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky, which is another book about murder, this time patricide, and the 4 brothers who all have motive. And this is quite the chunker, but I'm sure we'll have fun with that. Then a green book. This is Latency Paradox of Barrett Trufflehard by Ultraquan. Just the whole imagery on the cover there, the strange names, and the fact that this is written by a booktuber, and I'll link his channel down below too. It's a dystopian world about the consumerism and the strive for money and everything like that, and it sounds quite interesting actually. Then our white book is another middle grade book, Horton's Miraculous Mechanisms by Lissa Evans. It's this wasn't sent to me by the publisher, even though it says advanced reader's copy. I picked this up used. It was published in 2012. And it's about a boy who gets a note that says, "Discover your uncle's laboratory." And he goes on this kind of strange adventure trying to find that. And the black book is a book that I think everybody's heard of by now, so I'll just tell you that it's The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. So that's what I plan on reading in November. I've done the math. If I read 120 pages a day, I should be able to get through all of these, and find if you spread that out through a few books, that it's a lot easier to accomplish than you think it is. So I will be doing that this month, and thank you for reading. Thank you for watching.